Hello everyone, I'm Victor Brick and welcome to good old Uncle Vic. You'll see why I'm wearing this skull cap and these goggles in a minute. And I hope you all had a great summer because I know Lynn, Vicky, John and I sure did. Now, the answer to last month's trivia question, what is the most visited of the 7 natural wonders of the world? Why, the Grand Canyon, of course. And this month's trivia question, well, it's football season, and being from the D.C. area, I must admit I'm a Washington Redskin fan, and a Raven fan too, but a Redskin fan first. So how did the Redskins get their nickname? As I said earlier, John, Vicky, Lynn, and I had a great summer. And if you watched or read last month's Uncle Vic, you would know we shot the rapids of the Colorado River through the Grand Canyon in July. In that Uncle Vic, I went over the 5 rules of the river. To review, they are: respect the river, no negativity, expect the unexpected, suck rubber, and there are no rules. Now, truth be told, there is really a 6th rule of the river, perhaps more important than all the other rules combined. And we learned about the 6th rule of the river from the most unlikely of our raft mates, Keely Patchell Evans. Keely's full name is Kilimanjaro. She is named after the mountain in Africa that her dad and my great friend David Patchell Evans, or Patch, climbed. She is 14 years old and she happens to be autistic. Now, when Patch told me he was bringing his autistic daughter on the rafting trip, I told him I didn't think it was a good idea. 6 days on a raft, shooting rapids as high as 30 feet, camping under the stars on sandbars along the river at night, no bathroom facilities to speak of. But Patch said he had it covered. He was going to tether Keely to him around his waist, and that way, when we went through the really big rapids, if she started to fall out of the raft, he could pull her back in. It sounded like a great idea, but then he fell off his horse, jumping over a barrier only a few weeks before the trip, and broke a few ribs. So tethering Keely to him was out of the question. But he was determined to bring Keely on the trip anyway. So my son John and I told him we would help out in any way we could. As it turned out, no help was needed. After she got accustomed to the force of the rapids, she was one of the most fearless people in the raft. Keely was always in the front of the raft on the big rapids. She was in the front of the group on the hikes up the sides of the canyon, and she was one of the first to jump off the big rocks or ledges into the side streams or waterfalls. And she was one of the first to swim in the side streams or rivers. In other words, she was an inspiration to us all. Here, I thought Keely might be a liability, and she turned out to be the inspirational leader of the group. Patch has never accepted the notion that Keely is a special needs child who cannot participate in the joys and wonders of life. He is determined to give his daughter the opportunity to experience as much as possible. For instance, he was riding with Keely when he fell off that horse, by the way. And sometimes all he and she need are others to support her and help her out when needed. But autistic or not, isn't that what we all need sometimes? So in honor of Keely, we developed the 6th rule of the river. Here it is.
We have 2 very special passengers on the boat. My great friend David Patchell Evans, or Patch, and his daughter Keely. Patch?
How are you? This is Keely. So hi, Keith. And going down this river is only possible if you work as a team. And it's like fitness. Everybody has a chance to get fit. And everybody works as a team to help my daughter Keely, who's autistic, to come down the river. And so Keely has got to enjoy the things that everybody else gets to enjoy, just like you can help anybody enjoy the benefits of fitness by getting them into the club. So Keely's got to swim in the river, she's got to do the rapids, climb the rocks, and jump off some mighty big rocks into the lake, didn't you? Is it good? Yeah.
Fabulous.
Give a big smile, Keith.
Fabulous.
So let's have a big hand for Keely, everybody.
Keely!
So rule number 6 is the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack.
Yeah!
Zulu!
We hope you enjoyed this Uncle Vic. Please feel free to forward it to a friend. And to view a text version of this Uncle Vic, or for past Uncle Vics, please visit our website at www.brickbodies.com. We would also love to hear from you. Let us know what you think by using the form below. Finally, we close every Uncle Vic with a thought for the day. This month's thought for the day, "The only disability in life is a bad attitude," by Scott Hamilton. Until we meet again, that's it from good old Uncle Vic.